Oops, sorry about that. I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, Saturday, to record the intro to this video, and actually forgot to turn the microphone on overhead. So now this is the second time I'm recording this, and I've already been to the gym, so now I'm wide awake. Quiet on the set, please. Quiet on the set.
Whatever.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Ron and my wife is Melissa. Today's video captures one day of our 12-day Caribbean cruise. In this video, we're in St. Maarten for the day, and we booked what's called a 4x4 St. Maarten Beach Escape. This is about a 6-hour tour around the island of St. Maarten, which is in the Caribbean, if you're not aware of that. If you've never been to St. Maarten, put it on your bucket list because it's a beautiful island with a bunch of beautiful beaches and gorgeous scenery. Oh, and you may run into monkeys on the island. If you didn't know that, I didn't. There's what's called vervet monkeys, which are not native to the island, but are increasing in population. So if you visit the island, you may run across them. You may also run into these monkeys in St. Kitts as well. As a bonus, of course, I brought my DJI Mavic Air and shot some really great video footage, which I'll share in this video. Oh, and if you missed any of the 5 previous videos from this trip, I hope you'll check those out on my channel as well. I'll put the link up here to one of those videos, but again, there's 5 of them, so feel free to go back and check those out. I'd appreciate it. Hey, Pumpkin. What was the question you had?
I wonder if he's going to try to fly his drone here.
And before we get started with this video, my apology for parts of the audio. The winds were much stronger than I expected, and I only recently bought a cover for my external microphone to block the wind. If you're not familiar with microphone covers, they're called dead cats, and if you want to support this channel, be sure to check out some of the links below, as I've listed all my camera gear and some recommended products as well if you're an avid drone enthusiast. So let's jump right into the video. All right, good morning from St. Maarten. So we just pulled into a new port. We're on our way to do a Jeep tour this morning. We're gonna head around the island, and I think we're out for a couple hours, and then we're gonna head over to a beach. So our boat, our ship, is behind us here. We just walked off the boat over to some buses behind us. We're gonna take these buses over to grab the Jeeps and then go from there.
6 hours.
6 hours?
That's what they said.
All right, so stay tuned. We'll take you around the island with us. So it was just 2 minutes over from where we were a minute ago, over to the Jeeps. See, we got some Jeeps all lined up. About to head out. All right, so we're out cruising around in the Jeeps today. They tell us that we might see some stray monkeys floating around. Haven't seen any monkeys yet. And also, the nice side of all the islands we visited so far, this is the only one that you actually drive on the right-hand side. So this is actually just like in the US if you're from the US. So there's a little bit of shuffling around with the Jeeps, but we were able to get our own Jeep. I don't know if that's good or bad. Kind of wanted to take some video myself as well, but we were just up on a scenic tour, scenic part of the mountain. Melissa got some pictures. Maybe I'll put a picture here too. I didn't have my recorder going. Melissa's shooting for me. These roads are a little bumpy, and I think it takes less than an hour to go around the entire island of St. Maarten. And they also said later on, I guess we're going to be heading over to one of the beaches where those planes fly in pretty low. And not a highlight of what I'm looking for. I personally like more of the scenic stuff. But
there's a big hole.
So this is our first stop on our little beach excursion. We can take the tops off, but I think we're gonna leave them on for now just in case it rains, although it's not looking like it's gonna rain. The weather looks actually really, really nice. One of the nicer days as far as no clouds in the sky at all today. And hopefully you guys saw earlier there was some iguanas that I tried to capture. This is a wide angle lens, so hopefully that picked up. Melissa might have gotten some pictures. Did you get the iguanas? No, she didn't get the iguanas.
I might have, but I'm not sure. It was fast.
We'll put those up here if we got them.
do. We got 5 minutes to take some beautiful pictures, and then we're off.
Alright, so I'm still in the process of editing. It's actually a long edit, so if you're still with me, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging in there. There's some great footage on here, but I wanted to stop for just a second because when we stopped at this particular location, we made a couple of stops. There's a bunch of, as you can see, there's a bunch of Jeeps with us, so I was only one of many Jeeps. I didn't want to hold everybody up, so I was literally there for 5 minutes. And that's what makes the Mavic Air so great. If you don't own the Mavic Air, it's such a compact, portable. You get it up in the air, you get it down, you get your shots, you get in, you get out. So just wanted to point that out. If you don't have the Mavic Air, it's a great drone for traveling with. Personally, I would even recommend it above the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom, particularly because of the price point. And after using it in these 5 islands, I would strongly recommend it based on my experience with it. There's more to it than that, but my personal preference for traveling, I would feel more secure using the Mavic Air in high wind situations, flying in these islands, than something that's more expensive. But great drone. Back to the video. All right, so this is another stop along our beach excursion. Behind us here, bunch of sailboats. Did you catch where she said we were?
I think we're Marigot or something.
Not sure the name, but another very tropical. So far, I think the Jeep tour is one of my favorites we've done so far. It seems to be fun. We're getting to go all the way around the entire island and check everything.
Where the rich people live.
Oh, Melissa thinks
this is where the rich people
all the rich
go. Look at all the boats.
People live.
Yeah.
I did get my drone up in the air right before this stop. It was only a 5-minute stop, but I nailed it. Got it up. Winds kind of settled down a little bit. Still very, very high winds, so I'm not taking the Mavic Air out too far at all because it's going to be very hard to bring it back in. I don't want to, like I said, ruin the vacation by losing it. So limited how far out I can go, but I was able to get it up a little ways in 5 minutes. So the footage you see is we had to keep moving. So we're at the Marigot Express Bay croissant shop. I know I said that right. And Melissa wanted to try one of the little desserts in there, so that's what we're doing.
Looks good.
Give it a taste.
All right. Oh my God.
Good stuff.
That's good.
So this is our beautiful tour guide for the day, taking our Jeep excursion.
What's up?
She's going to tell us where we at right now.
We are in Marigot, the capital of the French side, my side.
And the best food to eat around here is what?
Pain, chocolat, and croissant.
Hey, there you go. Okay, before you go, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel. If you're an active subscriber, I do thank you. If you're not an active subscriber, I hope you'll think about subscribing. If you're not following me on Instagram, please check out my Instagram account. And if you do, leave me a fist bump in the comments so I know you came over from my YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out some of the links below if you're interested in any of the gear that I use. On the trip, this particular trip, I recently picked up it's a Pro Tactic BP 450 AW, I don't know if you can see that, black. Actually, it's a 450 AW2 black camera bag, which works great for holding all my DSLR cameras. I've got 2 in the bag, all my lenses, my Mavic Air, batteries, remote controller. It's a great bag. If you haven't seen it, again, the link will be below. Please check it out. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, be safe and happy flying.